this super gorgeous, extremely easy smoky eye. It only takes 3 products: 1 eyeshadow, 1 eyeliner, and 1 mascara. Let's do it together. I did this exact look 1 year ago and it got millions of views. I hope that this year it is just as helpful for you in creating a super effortless, really beautiful everyday smoky eye. Can't wait to show you. Let's do it. One of my all-time favorite lazy girl looks. It's literally so easy. I did this exact look 1 year ago and yeah, it's just so easy. It's just so easy. Okay, anybody can do this, so I'm gonna do both eyes at the same time. I would say I have 5 minutes to do this, okay? Take an eyeliner. You can use any color eyeliner that you want. I would choose a neutral. You can choose like a dark brown or a black. I think it just makes life so much easier. So then I like to close my eye. And do you see how I'm resting the pencil on its side? I'm not going like this because that's very hard to maneuver. You can't really see it. So if you just flip it on its side like this and just hold it like this, you can literally rest it on your eye and then just pull it out. I know that I'm making it look a little bit easier than you might find it, but honestly, that's how easy it is. Truly, truly, a little bit of practice. And then on this side, you just flip it this way, okay? Again, I know it's a very weird maneuver, but just a little bit of practice and you will be a pro. You don't have to worry about it being too precise. You don't have to worry about it being too anything. It's so easy. I probably did too much. That's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, I want to only use 1 brush for this entire look. So I'm gonna choose this little stumpy brush because it's gonna be great at blending out eyeliner. It's gonna be great at blending out eyeshadow. And it's just gonna give me the desired look, the very effortless look. And I would definitely call this a smoky eye. I would call this a beginner's guide to a smoky eye. All right, I'm just gonna blend just at the top so that the lash line looks really ultra thick. It's really nice and dark right at my lashes. And then at the top, it's just gonna be a little bit more blended out. You see that? Looks great. And then what I'm gonna do is just take a brown. You can use anything that you want. You can use a lighter brown, you can use a bronze, but I wanted to do matte because we never do matte anymore. So I'm going to take a kind of like a chocolatey brown, because any brown will do, and I'm just gonna press it right on top. If you have a black liner, the liner is gonna show up a little bit more. You're gonna have a little bit more of a color blocking situation. And if you have brown, it's just gonna be a little bit lighter, as in like not so contrasting. Press it on. I'm just gonna go all the way into my, I'm gonna do the same thing on the bottom. I'm gonna use the same stumpy brush right on the bottom, and I'm just gonna go like this. No eyeliner on the bottom because I just want to create a little bit of a difference between the top and bottom. So I want the top to be nice and dark and saturated, and I don't want it to be like that around my entire eye. Do you see the difference? Even though I've applied the same amount of shadow, that liner looks much more saturated. It makes the shadow look much more saturated on the top. So the bottom looks a little bit more effortless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just go like this, right underneath. I really do like the ease and convenience of this eye because I still feel like myself. I still feel like I've put in effort, like I am doing a smoky eye, but it's just not so in depth. It's not so crazy. I couldn't just use this one brush. So I got a freaking blending brush, crease brush, okay? And I'm just gonna go and just blend out the crease, just like this. You can pull it up if you want, you can pull it out. I kind of stayed quite natural to my eye shape. And as you blend it out, you'll be able to see as well that the little line that you did at the beginning, that eyeliner, really made a difference. So it goes from nice and dark and saturated up to being more effortless and blended out. Or as I like to say, blent out. All right? And I do the same thing on the bottom. And then when you add mascara, you are going to have a transformation like this. But do you see how I am not doing anything crazy? You do not need skills to perform this activity. Ta-da! mascara is on, and I did top and bottom mascara just to show the simplicity of this look. One eyeliner, one single eyeshadow, and one mascara. That is all that you need. It's absolutely beautiful. It is super understated. It's really something that is so easy that you can add into your, eyeshadow empire. You do not need skills to create this look, and you can do any color with it. And it truly does give you so much confidence when it comes to eyeshadow, because all you have to do is be able to just blend your crease. That is it. That is the only thing that you will need to master. I really hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope that a year later it is still as helpful as it was previous. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you tried this look, please let me know. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.